That's a great question. I just feel like I'm in that moment again. Uh, Life, I would say like I didn't have any expectations because I didn't know what I was getting into. But I knew inside of me that it was the beginning of something for the transformation um of the person I am now and then I'm becoming, right? Because you always learn and you always improve. But at that moment, I just feel a calmness.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Welcome back to Clear Your Field podcast. My name is Shanice Williams, and today with me I have Jimena. Welcome, Jimena.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Shanice, for this beautiful opportunity to be here with you.
You likewise. I want to give you guys a little background of this meeting coming into play. I asked Jimena, I want to say maybe a month or two ago, and our schedules was just not aligning. It was very funny because we were trying to make it work, but we just kept missing each other, and we both knew that it will happen eventually. And today is that day.
I'm
Yay.
so excited. Woo!
Okay. So usually when I ask my guests, when they come on here, I ask them from their point of view, what is a money process? So Jimena, in your point of view, what is a money process?
That's a great question. But before I start, I want to share gratitude for expanding this that impacts people's lives and just with your joy and light to do this for the good purpose and expanding this at work, not only for me, but many people around us. And so thank you. Much appreciative to be here, and it's an honor. So thank you so much for allowing this space to expand something that really, really impact not only my life, but many people's lives. Regarding to your question, what is that? Uh, well, from my experience, I was there the first time he delivered that. So I was like, it was a very interesting experience. But money processes is something that is not only to attract the money, it's really the person you become on the way. Because the essential thing here is, and we know, and it's scientifically proven now, it's not, nothing that we're invented here, but it's one of the options for you to dissipate or clear, unquote, um, and the exact word is transform, that energy trapped into your field around you that stop you to, have maybe an opportunity on an idea, or maybe move forward with your projects, or things like, manifesting money. But the main thing, this is beyond money. It's about really the relationship with have you with yourself, but those energies around you, you can transform those negative, quote, energies into a positive energy. So what he does is clear all the blocks of this energy, this pole negative of energy around you. And there are different numbers of amounts of that, and different specific things that they work on. But I would say it's not the amount, it's at least with one, how much you can do with that. And really that clears your mind. It's very important nowadays to, have a clear mind, a strong body, right? Working yourself. And create the habits because he can clear that, but the habits are very important as well. What we do on a daily basis, right? So I
Right.
would say that it completely clears, allows you to connect more with your essence, bring the light and the positive energy around you.
Nice. I really like how you said it connects in with it brings out your essence. I like that part. And yes, he definitely goes on all kinds of levels and clears it. Yeah, beautifully well said. Thank you. And for I didn't know you went live. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Did you do the all 30 or did you do how many did you do?
Yeah, that's great. So as you know, there are 30 processes. each with a specific intention. I have the honor to do 10 processes 3 times. And
Wow.
every time it's better. So I realize it's not the amount that you do, it's how many times you do it. And it's just very powerful and enlightened being there because you feel lighter, you feel you have more cognitions. What are cognitions? Self-discoveries, things like come your way, ideas. It's not always about the money. It's about, well, the more you do it, at least one, it's amazing because you're just having a shower and you have an idea, or you just walking and you have an idea, and then you take massive and immediate action, and things just start to come in your way and working effortlessly and very easy. So I did 3 times, and every time I was there, it was just this calmness feeling inside of me, this certainty here that you feel in your
Yeah.
heart, in your gut feeling. Um, so it just awakens you.
I like how you said that it it's not about the money. For when I know when I first heard of the money processes, I thought it was nothing I thought it was all about the money. And then going through it, it's like, oh no, this is something much, much more. And I like how you keep highlighting and bringing up that it's not about the money.
Yeah,
And for before the money process, before you were aware of them, where were you at financially in your life?
that's a great question. And everything starts because like it's not necessary for you to have money to be a good person or go into the spiritual journey. That has to be clear over there. And we always hear that from, our mentor. And uh, I had all these interesting backgrounds of everything was ups and downs, right? And it's because I wasn't the kind of person that believe in myself, that have the confidence, because it's not about how much money you have, is with what you have, what do you do with that? Can you keep it ongoing, right? What's the purpose behind? Is the feeling? And the feeling wasn't there.
Mm,
And as you mentioned, right? Oh, because I want money, and then you go with this attitude, but nothing is going to change because you have to change first.
right.
So at the beginning, to be specific with your question, I felt that I wasn't making money. I was always feeling frustrated. I couldn't keep the money, right? Or I have an idea and I could keep going with that. Like I have so many things. I felt like really stuck. And that energy, when you get stuck, and you don't flow, you don't flourish,
Hmm.
right? The ideas weren't coming, so the money wasn't flowing really. Oh, I was getting money here and there, but I wasn't feeling good.
Right.
And it's very important to understand that it's not how much money you make, it's what do you do with that and how you keep that ongoing in progress, right?
Hmm.
Um, but it's all about who you become. You have to become for a certain person. Feel confident about yourself, know who you really are, and ask yourself, why do I really want to have money? Because then, yeah, I started making money, but then it was gone, or I wasn't feeling good, I wasn't using it intentionally, and those things are really what makes a difference in your journey. Why do I want the money for? It's not, oh, I want to make money. It's okay, you can go and make money. But then how do you feel during the process or after that? So
Got
my journey started from my family background, you know, where and I was like, wow, it's so interesting. So you start being conscious about your families, your ancestors, all this energy trap on you because you don't believe you can make money. And
hmm.
then when you start believing you can make money, how you hold into that money and what you use it for.
Mm.
So that's a key. It's first becoming that person and really know where you at. I mean, what are your incomes? Like really consciously sit down and say, okay, what is happening? Confronting the situation. But at the beginning, I didn't want to confront. I wasn't aware of that. And I will have these ups and downs constantly that really didn't make me feel good about it, right? And it was just like everything all over the place. So that's kind of my background. And now it's completely different, because I feel confident that, oh, everything always work out in my favor. And I have a different relationship with myself and with the money, because it's about that, the relationship we have with the money. But
Exactly.
it completely changed.
Nice. I like how you're bringing in different layers of just the topic around money. It's first off your desire, I want money, and then you're saying, okay, now you need to be aware of it, and now you need to confront it. So I liked how you brought in different layers of that. That was really cool. And so when you heard about the money processes, what was that like getting to the money process? Because it is a quite a hefty sum of money. What was that process like? And the reason I'm asking is because I've experienced other friends who one person had to get a job and it was against her whole will to get a job, but she wanted the desire, her desire was to get a money process, so she got a job and saved up. Another person, he worked 7 days a week because he wanted that. What was your process getting to a money process, getting the money to go to a money process?
That's a great question. I will start like because I believe I can do it and that I can get it. It's
Mm-hmm.
not only, oh, I want it, it's a wish, but then you gotta take, right, control.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first I asked myself, why do I really want this? At the beginning, I was like, oh, I really want the money. This is awesome. It was the first experience. Now we know what is it about in more detail. Um, but you were sharing about these people doing all these experiences, and it really tapped into one of the concepts in your wish is your command, that it's what are your teachability index, what are you willing to learn and to accept change.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked myself that, and I was like my mentor always says, our mentor, whatever it takes, what are you willing to change the way you think? Are you willing to change your self image? What are you willing to do? Okay, because you gotta give an exchange in value.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want, if we have to invest in ourselves, that was at least one of the things that I always consider. It's I want to keep investing in myself, and then when I'm in that vibration, I could create things coming to me.
Right.
But at the moment, I did whatever it took. I work a lot of hours. I everything. You name it, I did it. Okay? Because before you share something, you had to experience that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy for these people. But if you're sitting in the couch watching TV, waiting for something to come towards you, the money flow to you before, during, after doing that is not going to work.
Right.
So I admire these people. So what I did is like I took massive and immediate action. First of all, I take a committed decision, and then after I did a committed decision, I asked myself, what do I really want to do this, right? And then what are you gonna, what are you willing to give up and sacrifice? And I work extra hours. I did what it took, right, to really get there. And opportunities came along the way because it was the money that I never transferred. And also it was a great opportunity and group promotion as well. But to transfer that, even transfer that transaction was like, wow, because one of the biggest fears is giving money away because we
Yeah.
think it's not coming back. And I was like, well, I have to give that because I'm showing the universe of God, whatever you believe, that you are ready to receive. So at the beginning, I was like, okay, this money. And then, but from there, it was just magical how you opens the doors to heaven for more things to come. But Yeah, I did. You name it, I did it.
Love it. Did whatever it took to get what you wanted. And then when you were there live with our mentor and you got those 10 processes after the first day you got the 10, did you feel anything during the processes? The reason I'm asking is some people didn't feel anything within or they didn't feel anything externally. Others saying they were walking into doors. Did you experience anything during the first 10 money processes?
That's a great question. I just feel like I'm in that moment again. Uh, Life, I would say like I didn't have any expectations because I didn't know what I was getting into. But I knew inside of me that it was the beginning of something for the transformation um of the person I am now and then I'm becoming, right? Because you always learn and you always improve. But at that moment I just feel a calmness. I was laughing a lot. That's part of, I guess, transmuting energy. And I was laughing. I was in a bubble of enjoyment and but the calmness. At one moment, I felt like this breeze of like all this energy, blissful energy, just like very calm and like I visualize like a beach and because I love the beach and that brings me calmness and it's like a sunny day, you know, when you're relaxing. And that was my feeling. But laughing a lot. We were just laughing and excitement for being there. Wow, this is like the first time, you know? And
Mhm.
Argentine people, we are kind of passionate about, you know, everything. So I was so passionate and confident, and I felt empowered being there. But my experience was most calmness, this calmness in you. And it was so much fun, so much fun. If you feel afraid of doing it, it just you don't feel anything. You just feel wow after things start happening.
Mhm.
You're good.
I know for me, I definitely felt sleepy. I felt like I fell asleep in the beginning and I woke up and it's like, what just happened? So yeah, you'll definitely experience different kind of experiences and I like that yours was laughing and feeling calm. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Did you feel like when you were sleepy? Because sometimes when we do processes, um, sometimes in some moments we sleep and we feel like we slept for 2 hours, but in the reality it was 20 seconds. That happened to you?
Yes, I felt so refreshed. I was like, what's going on? I was like, okay, I'll keep going. It was like I took a 2, 3 hour nap within those few seconds of passing out. And then after the money processes, whether it was weeks, months, I mean, I could say year. It's been at least maybe a year and a half since it came out. Yeah. Um, what is your financial experience now, or what's your relationship with money now in this new unit of time?
That's a great question. It was a process these last 3 years. Um, but let's see the result. The result is magnificent and it's getting better. That doesn't mean I'm a millionaire right now, right? It's the person I became. I'm a completely different person, more confident in communicating, more confident in negotiating, more confident on, oh, yes, on my feelings, because you can hear, have discernment for everything, but you have to know that the ultimate person who make the decision is you.
Hmm.
So I have this connection with money that, okay, I have to pay this and I bless it. It's just that the transactions are pure. I just feel everything is just pure and is an exchange in value, is an exchange of energy. Money is energy. Like my concept about money and everything I do with money, even to the last penny, I feel more confident than ever before that money is coming. or an opportunity to make money comes. It's not like, I love when they say like you're gonna open the mailbox and you're gonna have a check for. So also the relationship with the things I have to confront it. Like some of us we have debts, and it's okay. Just accept it and take take responsibility 100%
Mm-hmm.
and pay those things. So it's not only manifesting money here and there. But of course, opportunities are more open. I receive ideas. I receive constantly opportunities to make money. But there's one thing that will never be taken away from you is that confidence, that wisdom that is it there's a good opportunity? Is this taking me where I want to go? And then when you say yes to an opportunity, it just magically unfold itself and ideas of projects the creative being inside of you is awakened. So there's so much that I feel so grateful for that, but my relationship with the money flows uh, positively, and I don't feel like this feeling in here of like fear. There's no fear, and if there is, I'm conscious, but and it just goes away. And it's just the most precious thing that I got out of that in all these 3 years. Everything I went through is like everything was just destroyed in the sense of like, okay, this identity, it doesn't go with you, and
Mm-hmm.
everything started happening. Wow, like a lot of things happening, but the person I'm now, that I confronted that, I'm stronger than ever, I'm confident than ever, and I know everything works out in my favor. And the same could happen for you. It's just making the decision and opportunities come. Oh, like this person, like you said, is working 7 days a week. Oh, presented opportunities. They are there. It's just like you gotta be aware and open to receive.
Mm-hmm.
But my relationship to end up saying is that it's much better. It's always improving. Um, but that certainty and the feeling of even doing a transaction or buying something or giving away to someone like an organization, for a positive cause, it just feels good.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good to give, not only receive. So that,
Exactly.
mm-hmm.
I love that. You gave me a cognition that it's like you said, money is just energy and just the relationship and your mindset around it, that's what it is. So thank you for that. Thank you for that cognition.
You're welcome.
And then to end this video off, I lost it. No, I didn't. It's somewhere. It's there. It's there. It's coming. Um, ah, for the people who have made it this far in our video, what would you like to share with them that will help them make a decision to go ahead and get at least one money process? Is there anything you'd like to share?
I love that. It works. It really works. And I can be here telling you everything about my experience, but I always say you have to experience that.
Hmm.
And in this life, there's no good and wrong answers or decisions because it's either, okay, you make the decision and you put the money and you're like, wow, and you experience the results, or it's just a lesson. But I don't know I know that this works.
Hmm.
And if you feel fear because, oh, where am I gonna get the money, or is this a scam, or like things like that, we were there at some point. And from this side, I would say take control of your life, make a decision, and opportunities will come. Take a decision and make an immediate action for yourself. And then what I would say at the end is the doors from heaven. Whatever you believe that things appear bigger than you. that it's always watching you and taking care of you, you're always fine. You are fine. Just make the decision if it is something that is in alignment for you. Because if you're still doing the same things all over again, is insanity.
Hmm.
How you can expect change? You have to change things in your life. You want to change those things in your life, right? So you gotta make a decision, go for it fearlessly, and watch miracles happen in your life because you are telling the universe, oh God, I'm ready. I expect miracles and I'm ready for the extra mile to improve myself, to go after that, to really value myself and embrace who you really are. And then you thank me later.
Awesome. Well, that being said, thank you, Jimena, for this podcast, for the you showing up on podcast. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me and go for it, okay? This will change your life, improve your life. Thank you so
Definitely.
much, Janice.
Of
It
course, this is coming from me and Jimena. Definitely do it. It is worth it.
is worth it.